Okay. So the next step that you are going to work on is making sure that your sphere is kind of has an outline or contour in some parts, and then we're going to lift out some of the highlights with our kneaded eraser. So yours should look about like this right now with some mediums and some darks, and now what we're going to do is lift out with the eraser some of the light. So what you need to do is take your eraser, and you gotta knead it kind of like dough. That's why it's called a kneaded eraser, because you need to knead it in between your fingers. You can mold it into different shapes to pull out light, but for this part right here, we're going to just kind of put it on our paper and lift. You can rub it too like an eraser, but you're gonna lift out some light like this. And you should have like a little section of light, and then bring it out a little farther, because we can always go back in and add some more charcoal. We're going to smooth that into our charcoal area. So then what you're going to do is take your tissue, and starting with the charcoal right around it, you're going to gently kind of blend it into that light area. Oops. And then the other light area that I need you to pull out is this area right here by the shadow underneath. This is your reflected light. There's like a tiny highlight down here on the bottom side of the sphere. And then the last step that we're going to do, and I'm rushing because the bell just rang, you're going to make sure your sphere has a nice crisp edge where it needs to, and a softer edge where it doesn't. So you're going to work on little finishing touches, making sure it has a nice edge and that it contrasts from the background, and that your light is blended as best you can. And putting touch-ups on it.
Mackenzie Henning and Dylan Goins, please come to Depot and Lobby. Mackenzie Henning and Dylan Goins, please come to Depot and Lobby. Also, John Merrill, please come to Depot and Lobby. John Merrill, please come to Depot and Lobby.
When you're finished, it will look something like this. When you're absolutely done, you can get the spray paint, and that will seal the charcoal so that it doesn't fall off. And that is it. So ask if you need any help.